Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
7:31. A few clouds up there this morning. Going to be another hazy day. The moon was a little orange this morning again, and that tells you that smoke or haze is in the air.
Big and full, though.
Yeah, nice looking, wasn't it?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, let me get my sheet out here.
Oh, okay.
That was the second night of the blue moon supermoon.
Ah.
Yes. Once in a blue moon, we get a blue moon.
Aha, there you go.
And we'll see it tonight. It's what they call the second full moon in a single month. The last one was the sturgeon moon on August 1st. This one barely squeaks under the wire. Happens about every 2 to 3 years. It also happens to be the last supermoon of the year. And the next one rises on September 18th, 2024. So let's enjoy.
Yes.
Go out tonight and look at the moon.
Yeah.
Or this early in the morning, you can look at it too if you get up early enough.
Earl Thomas Conley has a song, Once in a
He
Blue
does.
Moon.
Yeah, he
Might
sure
have to
does.
play that sometime today.
Everything is debatable anymore, as you know.
Oh, yes.
Unofficially, this is the last day of summer.
Oh, really?
Depending on who you ask, today's your last chance to really enjoy summer. The meteorologists believe that fall starts on September 1st, but scientists go by the equinox, which happens this year on September 23rd. I think that's actually the real end of summer.
That's what I always thought. I always thought that, like, on the calendar, anyway, they always have the last day of summer in September.
But your weather guys and gals this is your last weekend of summer.
Yeah.
And
I kind of buy that. I mean, it's August 31st.
Right.
Tomorrow's September. Although, according to the forecast, it will feel like summer.
That's right.
For sure.
Right. Well, we have a kind of a unwritten rule here at KCNI, KBBN, for people who are on the air. Over the years, we've kind of just known that it's okay to talk about yourself on the air as an announcer if you're making fun of yourself. We don't go for bragging on what we do, but we do like to highlight the mistakes we make.
Oh.
Or something in the past that we're embarrassed about. Yeah. That's kind of an
and we've had plenty of those moments.
Oh, and that's what I'm alluding to is if there was a dead air period before the Husker volleyball last night, I'd like to confess that I was going to do one last thing before I left yesterday. And I thought, well, I'm just going to make this really smooth. We have what they call a UPS backup on computers, and we found out some of those aren't very healthy. Found out the hard way last Saturday. So the one I really wanted to get changed was the one that runs KBBN because it also is a server for the other computers. So you really need to have it stay on if the electricity goes off, right, until the generator kicks in.
Sure.
So I'm thinking I got a UPS yesterday, and I had it charging in my office, and I thought, I'm just going to go in there and set it down below the one that isn't very good. There was a spare plug. I'll have it plugged in, and then sometime on Friday we'll be able to make a real quick switch, shut the computer down, and make the switch, and it won't be a real big deal.
Yeah.
I got all of that done, had a light up underneath the tabletop and everything, getting all the wires adjusted. And as I was getting up to leave the job, I accidentally, my hand brushed across the button on the UPS that was still in use, and I shut it off. And so Brent, who was waiting to make sure the volleyball came on last night, the biggest 92,004 people attended in Memorial Stadium, and we were going to have it on the radio. My first thought was, I got to get this computer back up before the volleyball so we can have, the volleyball game on the air. Here comes Brent. He gives me a hand, and lo and behold, he got some music going, which I didn't do because my goal was I got to get this on before 6 o'clock. And thanks to Brent, we got it on right at the time the game started, and the computer came up and knew what it was supposed to do, and away we went.
But yes, that was good.
Yeah, it was very good, because it could have been a long night if it didn't know where it was at and what it was doing for staying here another, I don't know how many hours that broadcast went.
Oh, man. I'm trying to think. I listened to the majority of it. The whole broadcast itself had to be in that 3.5 hour range.
3.5.
I don't know if it was pushing 4 or not. I'm pretty sure it was done before 10. So we went on the air at 6.
Right. It was quite a spectacle. It
really was.
I looked at it briefly at home to just see the site, to see.
That was kind of what I did. Yeah.
As far as the actual match went, I felt bad for Omaha. I felt like you kind of got a sucker punch. You have this build up, and it's got the big N on the floor, and you're just down the road, Omaha and Lincoln.
Yeah.
And what division are they in our division?
Let's see now for volleyball.
Joan asked me, and I couldn't answer it. I didn't know.
Man, that's a great question, Dave. They may be Division I volleyball. I think they are.
Are they?
Yeah. I'm sure they are. Otherwise, I'm just positive they're Division I for volleyball. Yeah.
You'd have to know. I mean, probably, there's probably a lot of Omaha fans there. There's plenty of. It's only an hour's drive, but you kind of knew what the result was going to be. You thought. I mean, there's upsets, but it wasn't really close, and I kind of felt bad for them. They're Nebraskans. There was Nebraska girls, Omaha Nebraska girls on the team, and there was some Nebraska girls on the Husker team as well. But I kind of felt bad for them. Here you got 92,000 people gathered to watch the, very strong, talented Husker team beat up on you, and you're both from Nebraska. That kind of bothered me. I don't know if it bothered anybody else.
I don't know. I guess I didn't give it a lot of thought.
That's because you're totally Huskers.
Well,
you're totally Huskers. That's why. If you're from Omaha, you wouldn't feel that way.
Well, I don't know. I did. I was kind of like you. I didn't really watch the match on TV. I listened to it more than I watched it because it just had some other things going on. But I did get to the tunnel walk. Gave me goosebumps.
No, I didn't see that.
When the girls came out, I don't know. That was really cool.
Well, it's set a new record, and I did hear this morning that it was larger than one of the soccer contests overseas, which was near 90,000. So
that was the there was a soccer match overseas, and then I think the Women's World Cup years ago that was I think at the Rose Bowl.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
When the United States won the World Cup, I think that had 90,000 or something. But I think this is a new record. Great. I mean, obviously, great day for Nebraska. Great day for volleyball in the state. It really is a sport that dominates this state. I mean, I don't know if there's a state that embraces the sport of volleyball more than Nebraska, and I think it's awesome.
Be hard pressed to,
But for just women's athletics, period. What a great day! What a great day for women's athletics to think about where it has come.
Oh yeah,
from where it began. Pretty neat deal.
Well, it made Fox Sports this morning, so it was a big deal. It was noticed by the nation. Why wouldn't it be? So, it was quite an event. The stage itself, or I guess the floor itself, took them 6-7 days to build. And I heard your interview that was aired yesterday with the coach about how they made it bigger than they thought they were going to when they started. And you say, well, I don't know how much that costs, but when you have 90,000 people that are paying tickets, I imagine you were able to pay for the floor. I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where it goes from here. The one thing that I know there were so many thank yous, and the amount of people that had a hand in somehow bringing this together.
Right.
So many people. But, man, you have to say thanks to the good Lord above for a good weather day.
It was a good weather day.
if there was anything that could have derailed it, it would have been the weather.
Yep.
But it sure seemed like you couldn't complain.
Yeah, and you're right. When you pick a date, and you get it all set up, and you sell the tickets. That's the biggest worry, is the weather when you have an outside event. And a little breezy, and that was about it.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, it wasn't that bad. Probably kept the audience comfortable.
Yeah.
All 90,004 of them, or what?
92,003.
3, was it?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's what they announced.
Wow. Well, anyway, that's over. But now we turn to football, and you got a Husker game tonight, right?
We do. Go Big Red. Here we go. Huskers are in Minnesota, and Nebraska will kick off their football season tonight on a Thursday night against a Big Ten team. Don't know how I feel about that, but anyway, it is what it is. So it's a big game, season opener, conference opener, and we'll have it for you live on the air tonight on KBBN 95.3 FM as Nebraska takes on Minnesota. Greg Sharp and Damon Benning will have the call on the Huskers radio network, and we'll have the pregame activities for us starting at around 5, and then the kickoff is set for probably a little after 7 o'clock. So we'll have the pregame, the main game, and the postgame reaction, too, that you can listen to on KBBN 95.3 FM tonight. We're also going to do high school volleyball tonight. Now, because of our contract with the Nebraska Sports Network, we won't be able to broadcast the volleyball on KBBN, so we're going to shift the radio broadcast over to our sister station, KCNI, 1280 AM and 96.3 FM. We also stress it'll be on the web, on KCNI1280.com, and on the free KCNI Pure Country app. And we're also going to take the video camera with us so that you can enjoy our live video stream with the radio call. And we'll do that for you tonight on SandhillsExpress.com. You can go directly to the Sandhills Express YouTube channel and Facebook page to watch the action tonight. First match is scheduled for 5. Ansley Litchfield, Anselmo Myrna, and Twin Loup, a triangular that we have been doing for many, many years. Even before teams began co-oping sports, we were doing this triangular. So we're looking forward to being in Ansley for you tonight, and we'll have that action on KCNI radio and on the live video stream.
All right, thanks, Brent. Excuse me. We are, ladies and gentlemen, and I know sometimes you hear logans and slogans and all sorts of things, logos about we are, we boast this, but we're proud to say we are your Husker and high school sports connection. The school lunch menus are next, and we'll start with the Prairie Pioneer Center today. They're having turkey, mashed potatoes and gravy, cauliflower dessert, and dinner roll.
Thetford today showing chicken bacon pasta, California blend veggies, garlic toast, a veggie fruit bar, and milk at Thetford today.
At Callaway, it's spaghetti, fruit, vegetables, and milk.
Cozad today, some of their choices are showing as a cheeseburger, ham and cheese roll-up, a chef salad with garlic breadsticks. Some of your choices at Cozad today.
Sandhills Dunning, hot dog on a bun, French fries, broccoli, and cheese.
Arnold today, it's creamed chicken on a biscuit at Arnold Public School.
And Selma Myrna Public Schools today will be featuring fresh-made pasta with breadstick. This is chicken ranch pasta, a corn dog, fresh-baked ham and cheese sub, vegetables, fruit, and milk.
Loup City Public Schools today, walking taco or a corn dog on the menu today at Loup City.
Litchfield, it says lunch.
Oh, good. All
so
right.
They're having a good lunch at Litchfield.
All right. Let's see. Let's go to Gothenburg now. Some of their choices today are showing grilled cheese sandwich, popcorn chicken with dinner roll, made fresh barbecue chicken pizza, fresh baked ham and cheese sub, a cottage cheese and fruit platter on the menu today at Gothenburg.
Broken Bow is having beefy lasagna with garlic breadsticks. They're also offering chicken nuggets with garlic breadsticks, fresh baked ham and cheese subs, the uncrustable cheese and cracker platter, and they'll have a grill station as well, vegetables, fruit, and milk.
Ansley today on the lunch menu, Sloppy Joe's at Ansley.
Okay. Going to be hearing from Callaway today, as Jeremy will be going to Callaway, and he'll be visiting with the folks about the wonderful kite flight they have had there for so many years. And they'll put it on. You know, they suffered some extreme damage from the storm in late July, and they're not letting that stop the show. All the buildings were wrecked, but they've got things set up to where they're going to have the kite flight for you. So take the whole family, and we'll learn more about that this morning on the show. And it is National Eat Outside Day today. So if you maybe got some lunch, go outside and eat it.
There you go.
And, you know, if you're in the wrong spot, the flies will help you eat it too.
Oh, man. Yeah, man, they've just been awful.
Yeah, they're bad.
Haven't they lately? Man.
All right, let's play the game.
Okay, here we go. Nebraska starts their football season tonight against Minnesota, so we're asking some Husker trivia questions for you. Who was Nebraska's first Heisman Trophy winner? Who was Nebraska's first Heisman Trophy winner? Your choices are Turner Gill, Eric Crouch, Tommy Frazier, or Johnny Rogers. If you know, call us at 872-2801.
Bo Bootery in Broken Bow is closing our doors forever. Every item in the store is on sale with new reductions for this week. Today, get 35% off Western-style boots, 35% off all Western-style straw hats, and 35% off all men's and women's sandals and flip-flops. Half off men's, ladies, and children's athletic shoes, and 35% off all ladies' casual and fashion shoes. Shop now before stock runs out. We're also selling our store fixtures and equipment, including an LED scrolling marquee sign, cash counter, and cash register. While you're there, register to win one of our 10 fantastic prizes, including a Samsung 65-inch smart TV and a 5.3-quart GE kitchen mixer. That's our Bo Bootery store closing sale at 440 South 8th Avenue in Broken Bow. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturday, 9 to 4. Take advantage of these deals before we close our doors forever.
We have Bump on the line. Good morning.
Good morning.
How's things out there?
Good.
All right. Good. Let's see if we can get you a treat here. Here's Brent.
Okay, Bump, who was Nebraska's first Heisman Trophy winner? Turner Gill, Eric Crouch, Tommy Frazier, or Johnny Rogers?
Johnny the Jet Rogers.
You bet it was. It was the Jet.
Yep.
And because you've answered correctly, we got a certificate that's going to get you a free 6-inch sub at Subway in Broken Bow. So just come on out and see us when you can.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a good one.
Yeah, you too.
All right. Coming up on 10 minutes before the hour. Birthdays today. Richard Greer is 74. Leading man in Heartthrob. An officer and a gentleman. Pretty Woman.
Yep.
That was a huge film. Chicago and Runaway Bride. Also, birthday today, Debbie Gibson. That'd be in your wheelhouse.
Debbie Gibson. Yes, I remember her.
She is 53 today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I thought, I figured we were pretty close to the same age.
I don't remember these songs, but I bet you do. Foolish Beat and Lost in Your Eyes.
Oh, yeah, they were classics. It's fabulous.
Oh, boy. This is your wheelhouse, too. Jeff Hardy.
Oh, Jeff Hardy, of the Hardy Boys. Oh, yeah, Mr. Extreme in WWE.
Right, he's 52 today.
Wow.
Yeah. And Mickey James is 44, five-time.
Oh, that's another wrestler.
Five-time champ,
Yeah.
So I knew you'd know those. You know all
thanks,
those wrestlers.
Dave. Yeah.
I would know this guy, and probably a lot of people will too, because even if you don't follow his work and you don't typically, maybe you listen to country or jazz or something, actually jazz would fit all right with this gentleman. Van Morrison is 78 today. Maybe not as old as you might think, because he started in the music business when he was like 14 or 15. Actually, I think he came over to the U.S. when he was 16 years old on his first time over. So he's been performing for a long time. Legendary Van the Man has been performing for 7 decades and was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame clear back in 1993. And he continues to put music out. I just here, I don't know, a few months ago, got a new release from him. And he was very distressed when he couldn't tour during the pandemic. So he's still out there going strong. And we're going to celebrate his music today. So we'll call it Van Morrison Day today. Also want you to know that we'll be having the Dave Davis Report Farmers National Report coming up.
To take action. Whether you've had it for years or it's due to a recent injury, you don't have to live with the pain. Pearson Physical Therapy of Broken Bow offers personalized treatments and flexible appointments that work around your busy schedule. Call Pearson Physical Therapy at 872-5800 or visit us on the web at pearsonpt.com. The treatment you need, the care you deserve.
Dave and Brent.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
On KCNI KBBN Radio.
Good morning, everyone. This is Jim and Kathy Eberly for Farmers National Company and Dave Davis Auction Service. To start with, we do have a new listing at Sargent. It's a building on 411 West Main Street, Sargent. This commercial building has been used as a home, has open kitchen, dining, and living space. Kitchen has lots of cabinets and counter space, 4 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms. There's a laundry space, large family room in the back. It's located right on Main Street with so many other possibilities. That's at 411 West Main Street in Sargent. And Broken Bow at 44003 Road 801 north of Broken Bow. We have the Broken Bow Kennels, capacity of 27 kennels, has office space, kitchen area, laundry area, and half bath, fenced-in outdoor space. The kennel equipment, the propane tank, washer, dryer, and refrigerator are all staying. The air conditioner was new in 2022. The shingles are only 5 or 6 years old. Some new concrete work, detached single-car garage. New siding on the garage, sits on 1 acre. Don't miss this opportunity at 44003 Road 801, and that's north of Broken Bow, the Broken Bow Kennels. At 311 South 13th Avenue, we have a house listed. The living room has a picture window, large eat-in kitchen with gas range and built-in microwave. Kitchen appliances are staying with the home. 2 bedrooms and a full bathroom on the main level. Laundry located on the back porch. Second floor has 2 more bedrooms with walk-in closets. Lower level has a half bathroom, possible 5th bedroom, and lots of storage. Some newer windows. Shingles new in 2017. Water heater new in 2020. There's a 19 by 11 shed with window air conditioner that would make a perfect she shed or man cave or great storage. Backyard has privacy fence, covered patio in the back, oversized single-car garage that is heated and has a workshop area at 311 South 13th Avenue. At 1414 Memorial Drive, welcome home to this beautiful tri-level home. Open floor plan with lots of sunshine. Kitchen has beautiful white soap quartz countertops, waterfall island, and breakfast bar. Island and breakfast bar both have extra seating, lots of cabinets, stainless steel appliances. The range has a gas stovetop with electric oven. Main level has water-resistant flooring. Second floor has 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Bedrooms have wood flooring. Master bedroom has a master bathroom with ceramic tile shower, soaker tub, and heated towel rack. Lower level has family room, 4th bedroom, laundry, and 3rd bathroom. Bathroom has neat Italian tile. This home has had major renovations, including electrical and plumbing. Breezeway connects to oversized double garage, low-maintenance brick, and LP Smart siding. Large fenced-in backyard with neat privacy fence from Country Estates with 50-year warranty. Lots of landscaping, patio area, utility shed, and underground sprinklers of 1414 Memorial Drive. At 618 Hillcrest Drive, we have a ranch-style home in a subdivision. It has had a price reduction. Very nice home with open floor plan. Living room has large picture window. Breakfast bar separates the kitchen and the dining area. And dining area has patio doors leading out to the backyard. Main floor also has 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and laundry room. Master bedroom has a master bath with double sinks and a walk-in closet. Lower level is finished with large family room, 2 bedrooms, and a 3rd bathroom. Lots of recent upgrades. 2x6 exterior walls and hardy plank siding. It's an all-electric home with heat pump, nice yard with underground sprinklers, and a deck in the back at 618 Hillcrest Drive. In Ansley at 903 Main Street, we have a home that has the old-time charm. This home has beautiful woodwork throughout. Parlor has open staircase, living room and formal dining space. Dining room has been used as a main floor bedroom. Patio doors provide lots of sunshine for the kitchen. Main floor laundry. Upstairs has 2nd bathroom and 3 bedrooms. All bedrooms have walk-in closets. Furnace and air conditioner are only 2 years old. Shingles, gutters, and siding were new last year. Attached double garage. Smaller home could be used as a rental or guest house. The home sits proudly on 6 lots and was originally built in 1920 by Albert Pinkley, who was a depot agent for the railroad. The current owner is only the 3rd owner of this property. Come see the charm at 903 Main Street. Now I'm going to let Jim talk to you.
First of all, we do have a new listing of the Broman Family Trust. John Broman's the trustee on this property. There's 1,176.49 plus or minus acres. There's approximately 75 acres of dry land, mostly alfalfa ground. The remainder's in grass and building site. It's got a 3-bedroom home on it with shop building, and several other outbuildings. There's a barn there and covered work area for your alley and stuff for your chute. Also, again, this is just on the market. It's been in the family for a long, long time. If you wanted some information, give us a call at the office, 308-872-6413, or my cell phone's 308-870-1785. Also, in the way of Dave Davis Auction Service, we're having our biannual machinery auction out at the fairgrounds. That is October 7th. Again, October 7th is a machinery consignment auction out at the fairgrounds, 9 o'clock start. Get your consignments into the office at Kim, 308-872-6413. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you next week.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. Yesterday's Hurricane Idalia is today's tropical storm still battering coastal North Carolina on its way out to sea. Some people in its path were luckier than others. John Abrant lives in Horseshoe Beach along Florida's Gulf Coast.
I'm feeling great. The house is still here, but there's so many that are gone.
Lots of people set to pack up and head out for the Labor Day weekend. For drivers, AAA's Robert Sinclair says,
we did surveys of AAA Northeast members, 85% of whom were going to drive to their destination for a holiday. They tell us their average trip is going to be between 50 and 200 miles.
The average price for a gallon of regular gas, $3.82. More than 70 people, most homeless, have been killed in a fire that swept through a rundown building in Johannesburg, South Africa. This emergency services official says,
it is a sad day indeed, but we have reassured our residents that we will do our best to assist them to find closure.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
In Nebraska news, Nebraska Governor Jim Pillen signed an executive order Wednesday establishing a Women's Bill of Rights, declaring a biological definition of male and female and detailing the difference between the sexes. The order declares that in matters of the state, the biological differences between sexes are enduring, and the sex of a person will be defined by the gender designated at birth. In addition to specifically noting how boys and girls and men and women will be defined, the order also includes biological descriptions. According to the order, such clarifications are necessary because of inconsistencies in policy initiatives and court rulings that have led to endangerment of single-sex spaces. The order mandates that the definition apply to not only facilities with gender designations like prisons, schools, domestic violence shelters, and rape crisis centers, but also to locker rooms and restrooms. It also stipulates that all vital figures collected by the state agencies and departments adhere to the definition in the order as well. The governor's order, effective immediately, uses similar language as the order signed by Oklahoma's governor on August 1st.
Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles. Here's Brian Fenley.
There is now a new world record for most attendees of a women's sporting event. 92,003 on site at Memorial Stadium for a women's volleyball match between Nebraska and Omaha, a match that is still going on. Nebraska leads 2-0. Meanwhile, when it comes to Major League Baseball, there are a plethora of games that are still going on, including the last game that actually hasn't started yet that will be on its way and up and running at 10:10 Eastern Time. Dodgers, and they are hosting the Diamondbacks. Novak Djokovic wins his second round match at the U.S. Open. Francis Tiafoe, Tommy Paul, Ben Shelton, All-American men who advanced to the third round at the final major of the year.
Here's your weatherology forecast. Mostly sunny and breezy for today. Highs top out near 92 degrees. Winds southerly 10 to 20 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, mostly clear and continued breezy. Lows drop to 64. Winds remain south 10 to 20. Higher gusts remain possible as well. Friday, lots more sunshine, still breezy. Highs make it into the middle 90s. And then Friday night, mostly clear skies. It stays breezy and lows fall back to 67. I'm Phil Jensko.
paid for by government.com. Have you heard? Morgan's silver dollars are back for 2023. For the 100th anniversary, the U.S. Mint released the first legal tender Morgans in 100 years. They sold out instantly. Now, Morgan's silver dollars are back in 2023, minted in 99.9% pure silver, but only 275,000 coins were minted, and they will go fast. The entire market and experts agree this is a big deal and an amazing opportunity for both coin and silver buyers. Just call 1-800-859-1518 and you are guaranteed a 2023 brand new uncirculated 99.9% pure silver Morgan dollar. But with limited quantities, you must call now. To learn more, call 1-800-859-1518. Plus, you'll receive a free bonus Patriots pack, new and improved, a $25 value free with every order. Call 1-800-859-1518 now to secure your new 2023 Morgan silver dollars before they are gone. That's 1-800-859-1518.
8:07 is your time. 63 degrees outside. Hazy. Winds out of the southeast 5 to 15. Barometric pressure continues now to bounce around on the uptrend at 29.95. Humidity at 73%. Our high yesterday was 89 with an overnight low of 63. Sunset today at 8:15. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 7:04. 79 hundredths precipitation will be our total for the month of August 2023. And that 89 yesterday, I wasn't out a lot, but it is that time of year where 89 feels different than it does in July.
Oh,
you get a little bit of that, I don't know, fall air, fall breeze, and it didn't seem as miserably hot at 89 as it could have been with in July when the humidity is up there. And right now we don't have a lot of humidity because it's dried back out here in the month. Also, Jeremy just noted that Fox Sports is still talking about yesterday, so he's working on that. And that may be because of Fox Sports. It could be because of the mechanism that records Fox Sports, or it could be the accidental reboot last night. So we have our work cut out for us.
We do.
Yeah.
We had someone inquire about the Wayne State UNK match that was played in front of Nebraska and Omaha last night at Volleyball Day in Nebraska. Wayne State did win that 3-0 in the exhibition matchup at Memorial Stadium. Scores went 25-17, 25-17, 15-12 in Lincoln. Man, Wayne is really, really good. So many great volleyball teams at different colleges and university in this state. It's pretty awesome.
It's fun to see. We're getting some nice comments here in the chat box this morning. Good morning to Steve. Thanks, Steve, for your thoughts. Betty Atkinson replying and also confirming that Wayne won.
Yeah.
So we're good there. All right, it is Van Morrison Day, and we're going to celebrate his music. And we're also going to have a live remote for you from Callaway this morning as well, so keep it right here.
at 308-870-3499 to join a league. There is a league for everyone at Pleasure Lanes in Broken Bow.
8:15 is your time. I apologize. 8:15 is your time. The old frogs are hopping around there this morning. Got a kind of that allergy thing hitting again that you're talking about. Probably doesn't help to have smoke in the air either, does it?
No. I think, you know what? Since you bring that up, I do think there is a air quality
yes, there is.
Alert in for, is it today or beyond today?
Today for sure.
Yeah.
It's in our local news.
Is it?
And
okay.
It's kind of more severe to the east of us, but we're still included in it.
Okay.
So keep that in mind. If you don't have to be outside for long periods of time, it may save you from getting some burning eyes and a froggy throat, but maybe not.
Yeah.
But, I know you're going to like this one.
Okay.
A lot. Now, if you were a drinking man, you'd like it even more, but I know you're not a drinking man. A Milwaukee bar is cashing in on former Green Bay Packer. By cashing out, Jack's American Pub has promised to pay everybody's bar tab if the New York Jets lose a game with Aaron Rodgers in the starting lineup this season. There are some rules. You have to start your tab 15 minutes before the game starts and stay for the whole game. And there'll be no top shelf or food included. Top shelf would be, I think, liquor. And so you'd be getting, for instance, bar bourbon or bar whiskey, or probably not real expensive beers. But they'll buy you they'll pay for your drinks if Aaron Rodgers loses when he starts for the Jets. It doesn't apply if there's a Packers game on at the same time, because they'll be watching the Packers, of course.
I see. Okay.
So
that's an interesting business move, because you have to start your tab before the game, right?
Yep.
So I'm just thinking about this. You're watching the Jets game. They're getting beat at halftime. You're thinking, oh, they're going down. So you order more, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Jets come back and win. Now you're stuck with your own tab, right?
Yeah, you would be.
Right?
I think so. Yeah, that'd be a nice little bonus for the business.
Yeah, so that's interesting. I would be interested to see how that comes out for them from a business standpoint.
Good analysis there. Let's talk a little bit about kind of the same thing. We were mentioning earlier that we can truly say we're your Husker and high school sports connection at KCNI KBBN, because we're the station in the area that has lots and lots of high school sports and lots of Huskers. And so it's a fact. I think we're okay on that. But you probably notice when you watch TV commercials, when they show you a plate of food, how wonderfully delicious and large the portions are, and there's moisture running out of the hot hamburger down the side of the bun.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah,
beautiful. So Burger King is being sued over the size of its Whoppers.
Oh.
Yes. There's a lawsuit. And the judge has ruled that Burger King must face the lawsuit, claiming that its Whoppers are not the same size in real life as they are in the pictures.
Really?
Yeah. The class action suit says that BK made its Whoppers appear 35% bigger in advertising, with double the meat and overflowing toppings. And the judge says that's for the trial to decide, the jury to decide, if it should be thrown out or they should be punished for false advertising.
Wow. Wouldn't that be an interesting jury to be on? I wonder. I just wonder what it would be like to be on that jury. Would you be eating Whoppers? I mean, would that be part of? I don't know.
Can you?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Would you be able to eat them, or would that make you not eligible as a juror?
I don't know.
Do you have a bias before you?
Wow.
Start studying the case that maybe you didn't notice they were smaller and you still love them.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works. It's the world we're in these days. Let's talk a little bit about Market on the Square. Today is Thursday.
It is.
And today they're going to have a lot of the regular vendors there. So if you like to make your weekly stop down and see what's available, you'll see a lot of the same people. They'll be there for you at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Yeah, 3 to 7. Farmers Market and Market on the Square today in Broken Bow, Nebraska, downtown on the square. So check it out. As Dave mentioned, a lot of the regular vendors that you've been seeing throughout the summer will be there again today. And we also want to make sure you mark your calendars for September 7th. That would be next Thursday for the last Music in the Square this season. That'll be starting at 5:30. Downtown Nowhere will be the musical entertainment. They'll be playing on September 7th, downtown in the square at 5:30 on September 7th. The last Music in the Square this season will be coming up next week. In the meantime, we encourage you to check out Market on the Square today, beginning at 3 o'clock in downtown Broken Bow.
Thanks, Brent. Folks, we have some Demolition Derby tickets for Sunday, and this will be at the Arcadia Fall Festival, and they're going to be having quite a time. At 2 o'clock, they're going to have the Demo Derby, and Brent mentioned it yesterday. There's not as many Demolition Derbies as there used to be, and this is a good one. This one is known region-wide, and they put on a great show. It's sponsored by the Sons of the American Legion Squadron 251. And I have a number of tickets here, and we only have this breakfast show today. So what I'd like to do, since we're celebrating Van Morrison Day, I have a song selected that is 4 minutes long, and I'll just, I'll just take your calls during the song, and I'll write your name on the ticket, and you can go to the Demo Derby. Again, that's Sunday, September 3rd at 2 p.m. The number to call is 872-2801, and just claim your ticket by calling in and giving me your name off the air. You don't have to go on the air. Just call us at 872-2801. And again, happy 78th birthday to Van Morrison.
Spanish is a plus. This is 100% remote work. Training start dates will begin every Monday in October. The shift, various schedules. Compensation is $17+ per hour to get started. Plus, there is shift and language differential available. Now, when you do a job such as this, I know there's always a question about equipment. Do I need a computer? The computer that I have, will it work? Well, all equipment for this position is provided by Fiserv, so that's a big bonus. Other bonuses include benefits, medical, dental, and vision start on day one. Fiserv is hiring. Apply today to be considered for this class. Go to fiserv.com/careers. You can also go to sandhillsexpress.com and click on the job posting on our employment page, and you'll find a link that will take you to the application.
Thank you, Brent. Thank you very much.
You're welcome very much.
Let's talk about one more item of interest here. I want to make sure we get everything on before we get busy with a remote from Callaway about the Callaway kite flight. So let's talk a little bit about Nebraska Land Hearing Center. And we do that quite often because we're lucky to have Roxanne, who is a certified hearing specialist right here in Custer County in Broken Bow, on the east side of the square in the Chamber of Commerce building.
Nebraska Land Hearing Center, dependable service right here in Broken Bow, offering things such as free hearing evaluation and free office calls, free extended warranties on new hearing aids, extended discounts for buying local, and you can even receive trade-in values on old hearing aids. Roxanne sells the top technology available in the world, so no need to go outside of the area. Roxanne provides state-of-the-art tech, which includes rechargeable hearing aids, no batteries to worry about replacing. Roxanne also reminds you that she now accepts CARE credit cards. This enables you to finance hearing aids for over a period of time with lower payments. Ask Roxanne about CARE credit cards. The Nebraska Land Hearing Center. Give her a call today to set up your appointment. 308-384-3852. That's 308-384-3852.
More of The Breakfast Show with these words.
The Secret Garden, a secret that just can't be kept, is closed at their location outside of Myrna this weekend. But they would love to see you at the Nebraska State Fair. Look in the paper for a coupon for $1 off a smoothie. They're set up and ready to help you cool off at the State Fair.
Bo Bootery in Broken Bow is closing our doors forever. Every item in the store is on sale with new reductions for this week. Today, get 35% off Western-style boots, 35% off all Western-style straw hats, and 35% off all men's and women's sandals and flip-flops. Half off men's, ladies, and children's athletic shoes, and 35% off all ladies' casual and fashion shoes. Shop now before stock runs out. We're also selling our store fixtures and equipment, including an LED scrolling marquee sign, cash counter, and cash register. While you're there, register to win one of our 10 fantastic prizes, including a Samsung 65-inch smart TV and a 5.3-quart GE kitchen mixer. That's our Bo Bootery store closing sale at 440 South 8th Avenue in Broken Bow. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturday, 9 to 4. Take advantage of these deals before we close our doors forever.
There are fewer words sweeter in the state of Nebraska than Go Big Red. And Geared for Sports in Broken Bow is ready to help you cheer for the Huskers. New Husker gear arrivals are hitting their racks in men's and women's sizes. Perfect for showing your team spirit. And remember, when you need to gear up for the sports you are playing, visit Geared for Sports, west side of the square in Broken Bow. Open Monday to Friday 10 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4.
It is 8:34, and wanted to kind of touch on the Demo Derby again real quick. The Arnold Fall Festival Demolition Derby, sponsored by the Sons of the American Legion, Squadron 251. By the way, the pits open up at 8 a.m. and close at 1 p.m., and due to limited parking, the pits will be limited to one pickup and trailer per entry. And they have some guaranteed payouts. They have like a lot of money going back out, like thousands of dollars in Mad Dog prizes and added purse on 20 entries. So for more details, if you're thinking about getting a vehicle in there and ramming around, contact Chris at 750-3930 with questions. That's 750-3930. It's a $40 entry fee for the car driver and one pit member. Now, drivers must be at least 16, and if they're 16, they need to have written permission from their parent or guardian. And also, pit passes are available for $20, but you must be 16 or older to be in the pit. And then there's $8 general admission, which is more than reasonable because you're going to be nice and close. You're right on top of the cars at this event.
Yep.
You're not very far away. So.
Yep, and it's all happening in Arcadia. Going to be a good day.
Sunday. A happy birthday wish called in for Joseph Wamsley.
Ah, Mr. Wamsley, happy birthday.
Celebrating a birthday with Van Morrison. That's not a bad person to be celebrating a birthday with.
I would say not.
This is a song about
the area. Contact Casey for your aerial application today.
All right, the chat box is hopping today. Brandy replied to Mildred and let her know that Wayne won as well. Yep. So wonderful how people want to help one another get the information they need. So you just keep chatting there in the old chat box. We'll kind of just watch it. It's fun to see people helping each other out. Good to have you folks along listening. We appreciate that each and every day. And I'm with Brent Apperson, who is preparing for a big day, not only because the Huskers are playing their opening game against a big, tough Big Ten team, but he's also possibly sacrificing watching some of the game because we're going to be covering volleyball.
That's right, yes. Going to be where I need to be, though. Looking forward to it. We're going to bring you volleyball action tonight. Again, we want to stress that the radio coverage of volleyball tonight will be on KCNI radio. Because of Nebraska football, the Huskers will be broadcast on KBBN 95.3 FM. So we'll have coverage of high school volleyball for you tonight. We'll be in Ansley for a triangular with Ansley, Litchfield, Twin Loup, and Anselmo Myrna. And we'll have all three matches for you beginning at around 5 o'clock. The radio coverage again on KCNI. We'll also do the live video stream as well, which you can access on the Sandhills Express YouTube channel and Facebook page.
8:43. We'll be broadcasting in the 9 o'clock hour from Callaway this morning, live from Shotgun Annie's. And we're going to learn more about how you can take the whole family to the kite flight for a very reasonable fee. And they'll have food and fun and ice cream and probably even a chance to fly your own flag. We'll learn your own kite, I should say. I was thinking about how beautiful it is there. When you pull up, because they have flags all along the road that goes up to the top of the hill from all over the country, all over the world, actually. It's pretty neat. And it's quite a sight just pulling up and seeing that, and then the big kites and the small kites and the ones that you maneuver. And it's pretty cool. It's very relaxing, too.
Yeah.
It's not a real intense situation. It's more of a relaxing time.
Yeah.
Kind of sit and just watch the kites flying. Looks like the forecast, we're going to have a breeze through the weekend, so that's always good. They have had sometimes over the years where they've had difficult time getting those kites up, and then the other side of it is the really, really big ones, they can't have too much wind because that'll actually pull up. They tie them down to a pickup, and so they can actually move the pickup if the wind blows too hard. So lots of different choices there, lots of things going on. We'll learn more about that. And as I mentioned, we'll be going to Arcadia tomorrow to learn more about the 69th annual festival. I believe I was looking at an old poster the other day, and so this is the 69th, getting close to 70.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. And Roland Sell's been to all of them.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
And I'm hoping that when I get to Arcadia tomorrow, because I believe I'll be going, that I can get our good friend Roland to be my co-host and help me interview and talk about the Arcadia Fall Festival. He always, along with some other great people, put on work on the PA side of things on the parade, and does a great job. And he knows everybody over there, and I'm going to ask him to help me be my co-host. He's got a great radio voice.
He does. Yep.
And he's a good speaker.
I assume he'll be the announcer of the parade again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he and his partner do a great job. So, looking forward to that.
Yeah.
That's just kind of hoping, not really planning. That's the way we do it here sometimes. We just hope things work out.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to conclude the Van Morrison tribute. He's 78 today. Another artist that's a little bit like him, a great songwriter, composer, goes by the name of Boz.
and Brent getting the action started on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
10 minutes before make that 9 minutes before the hour. Brent and Dave with you. Want to remind you that today is the blood drive in Sumner, and that will start at noon and go till 6 p.m. Blood drive in Sumner today. Important event. Help out there if you can. Good morning, Sumner. How you doing? Got some folks down there that listen quite often. We appreciate that. And, of course, it's fun to cover the Mustangs and all of their activities. Their school, again, every time I think of stopping by their school here a year or two ago, how impressed I was with their facility. They really got it going on there.
Yep, very nice.
Very, very nice. And nice folks down there. So good morning, Sumner. A blood drive there today. And again, that starts at noon today in downtown Sumner. All right, here's Kenny Wayne Shepherd on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
half off men's, ladies, and children's athletic shoes and 35% off all ladies' casual and fashion shoes. Shop now before stock runs out. We're also selling our store fixtures and equipment, including an LED scrolling marquee sign, cash counter, and cash register. While you're there, register to win one of our 10 fantastic prizes, including a Samsung 65-inch smart TV and a 5.3-quart GE kitchen mixer. That's our Bow Bootery store closing sale at 440 South 8th Avenue in Broken Bow. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturday, 9 to 4. Take advantage of these deals before we close our doors forever.
68 and partly cloudy, a little hazy out there, as we mentioned, and winds out of the southeast, 5 to 15 plus miles per hour. Teresa is here from Subway. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
It's so good to have you in person. We love having you, know, on the air, period, but it's nice when you can be here.
Yeah, I know. It was a beautiful drive this morning.
Good.
You know.
Good.
I know we were just talking about how things are changing and fall's right around the corner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's here almost.
It's my favorite time of year, honestly.
I'm with you there.
Yeah.
It's no less busy than summer, it doesn't seem, but I don't know, when the colors come on and cool nights and that sort of thing. I think
it's always so nice to sit out in the evenings and just enjoy the fresh air.
Yes.
Instead of dreading to get back in the air conditioning, you know.
Yeah, when you don't have to, you don't have to stay in the house, I guess, but when it's humid and hot, you tend to stay in the living room.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. So how you been? All right?
Yeah, I've been staying really busy. Matt, just has me running everywhere.
Slave driver.
He is a slave driver. He really is. He's already called me, where you at today? No.
Yeah, well, if you see him, tell him hello for us.
Yes, we'll do.
Yeah.
We'll do.
So, gosh, you guys have just been phenomenal in bringing new products forward to the counter. And the slicer, all of those things are really hitting the mark, aren't they?
They really are. They have, the sales have extremely increased, just not because just us noticing a difference, but the customers are as well. People doing the surveys and stuff, they talk about how they really enjoy the freshly sliced meats and how they can taste the difference as well. So, yeah, it's been going over really well. Really well.
Now, I know you were working your way through the different meats. Are you slicing everything now? Or do you still have a ways to go?
No, well, we're slicing turkey, ham, pepperoni, and salami. And we have what we call the feed, which is thefeed.com/Subway. And I kind of read something that roast beef is supposed to start rolling out. So I'm kind of excited for that one because I really like our roast beef now. And I can't imagine what it's going to be like once we start slicing it. Yeah.
That's going to be huge.
Yeah, it's going to be huge. And I'm hoping that the prep time is going to be a lot easier for everybody as well.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing we have to keep in mind. When all of these new and wonderful things come along, your crew has to change the way they're doing things.
Yeah, I mean, it's been definitely an adjustment period for everybody. As far as, how and what is the best time to do all the slicing. Obviously at our peak times is not probably a good time to do that. But it definitely has been an adjustment period. But I think everybody's been doing really well with troubleshooting and finding, what we can change and what we can make better, so that we are able to serve the customers properly without being like, well, we got to slice some meat really quick. We haven't had that problem, honestly, at all. So
that's good.
But
that's
yeah.
Good. Plus, new employees, a good time to jump in while these transitions are taking place. And I assume you're always looking for good help.
Yes. Right now I'm looking for, some evening high schoolers, that just want, a few hours here and there. What we call a short shift, so anywhere from a 5 to 8, 5 to 9, and even if it's only one day a week, we're more than welcome to take you. Okay. We can definitely work with everybody's schedules because we know high schoolers are busy and they have a lot going on, and so we're really flexible with all of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to turn things over to Brent because He's up to speed on using technology to order from your wonderful store. I still walk in and don't know for sure what I'm going to put on the sandwich when I get there, and I'm one of those people that they probably roll their eyes. Oh, here comes this guy again. But Brent's been using the technology to speed things up for he and his family, and for you guys too.
I've told you the app has changed my life.
I know, isn't it wonderful?
It is wonderful.
You really need to teach him how to use this app.
I think so.
I think you need to have a sit down with him because I think once he figures it out, he'll really enjoy it.
I know we talk a lot about the Subway series that has been created. I love that because I'm a number guy.
Oh.
I like to just look at the number on the menu and say, I want the number 12. But you guys still, even with the Subway series, I've always appreciated the fact that Subway still stays true to their logo, and that is make it your way.
Yeah.
So even though you have the Subway series where you kind of make the suggestion, this is how we make it, people can still, take something off or put something on it yet.
Yes, absolutely. The only thing is whatever meat is on there, that's the only thing you really can't change, but as far as the cheeses and the vegetables, you're more than you can take or add, and then of course anything that you want to add on, like the avocado, if it's not on there, or the bacon, then that is an extra charge. But yeah, it is still nice that we can still create what we like.
I don't change it. You guys make it just the way I just like. I'm into the All-American Club now.
Oh yeah, that's
very good.
Yeah.
So
have you guys tried the Beast yet?
No, I have not.
No.
Is that the newest one?
Yeah, it's it's number 30.
Okay.
It's a lot of protein.
Number 30, my goodness, how many are you up to?
I know. Well, and they're not even in, I don't even know how they come up with the numbers, but they're not even in chronicle order, so when you do look at the menu or whatever, I mean, at least with the app, you can be like, oh yeah, this number. But when you're looking at the menu, you're just kind of like, they're not even in order.
So what's on the Beast?
The Beast is pepperoni, salami, turkey, ham, and roast beef with double cheese.
Oh, no wonder it's called the Beast.
Yeah.
Just load it up, baby.
Load it up.
I can hear Matt right now in the distance somewhere going, and bacon.
Oh gosh,
add bacon to
it. And bacon. Yes, definitely, and bacon. Yeah, we've actually had people order a foot long, and then they come back and are like, maybe I should get a 6-inch because a foot long, that was a lot.
I bet.
I had a hard time eating that.
That would be a lot.
Oh, but it's a good sandwich. All them different flavors in there. It's a hefty one.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll be trying that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I highly recommend it.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
But the app is very convenient, and it is easy to use. People who know me know I'm not a real technology guy, and my daughters kind of gave me a tutorial.
Oh, good.
And it was very easy to understand. And I think I don't know when the last time was, to be honest with you, Teresa. I went in and actually stood in line and ordered.
Oh yeah,
I just place the order on the app now because you guys make it. You keep you stay informed on where the sandwich is in the process, and then you know when to go pick it up.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's fresh when you get there.
Yep,
Really?
it is. Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what stage you're in on the sandwich?
It does, yeah. Yeah, it tells you.
Yeah, it does.
Like when it shows you that the order has been received, and then it shows you prep, and then it shows you when it's finished.
Yeah, it does.
My goodness.
The app is the way to go.
It sounds like it. I would say this is probably not that techy. In fact, it's old school. But don't forget, if you like salt and pepper, to tell them to salt and pepper the sandwich, because, man, that makes everything pop.
Does it?
I think so. Now, are you not a salt and pepper person?
No.
You're not?
No.
I had you figured as a salt and pepper person.
No, honestly, I unless it's on there, I just don't add it. But maybe I'll have to try it because I'm always willing to try something. But no, I mean, we do have a lot of people with salt and pepper and just like, okay.
Yeah.
All right. On a sandwich, I've never pictured putting that on a sandwich, but I'll have to try it now.
I don't know. It kind of brings the flavor of the meats and that
Does
out.
it? Yeah.
But maybe it's just me. I just, little extra salt and pepper seems to be.
Well, there you go. Make it your way.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Make it your way.
Your way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and, if you like to know how your food's prepared, you've got it right there.
Oh, gosh, yes.
And I think a lot of more people in this world anymore wonder, what's going on in the kitchen, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely, and that's one thing that's nice is you know that we're actually slicing the meats now and it's pretty visible that we're slicing the meat. I mean, we had it on the front counter because that's where Subway really wanted us to, so that it could be seen by the customers. That's what we're doing, but there's not a lot of room back there. So we kind of put it on. I had Matt move it to the back prep table, but you can still see the slicer.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is nice that we're slicing our vegetables, and that we're slicing our meats now. I'm waiting for cheese.
Oh, that would be,
I think I'd probably eat all the cheese first before.
I would too.
Oh man, freshly sliced.
Oh God,
pepper jack.
yeah,
Loving
yummy.
that idea.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's talk your hours here. We're going to go to Callaway here in a minute, or we're not. We're going to have Callaway come to here. So we'll have to wrap up. But I think it's pretty amazing these days. Because a lot of food vendors have not made it back to their original hours after the pandemic. Just haven't been able to do it. You guys are pulling it off.
Yeah, we are. So Monday through Friday, we're open 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. And then Saturday, Sunday, 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. So it's been nice that we have. A year ago, it wasn't that way. Yeah. We were struggling to get employees and so, I mean, it's been great, and the sales, this community has really been awesome as far as, guess giving suggestions, as far as what we could do and different ways that we can try to find help. And it's been great.
Good.
It's been great.
Well, I can embarrass you here a little bit, but, for some reason, you're just a real likable person.
Ooh.
I think.
Yeah, I try to be.
I think you are, and I think that you pass that along to your crews, and that has a lot to do with it, too. But
oh, I know. Well, we have a lot of fun at work. I always, there's times to be serious, but at the same time, we like to have fun, and have fun with the customers, and see the great faces that, that do come in. And we like to learn the customer sandwiches.
I'm sure you
So when we
do.
see them, like everybody who likes to say the same, we know how they want their food.
And you probably say, in my case, here comes that boring turkey sandwich guy.
Oh, I fall back to turkey a lot. I don't know. So I can't. You still need to add some pepperoni to that, though.
I might try that.
It's good. I don't know if you're a pepperoni person.
I like it,
Some people don't care for the spice, but pepperoni, turkey, and provolone is a good sandwich.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Teresa, thanks so much.
Yes,
Come
thank
back
you.
and see us when you can.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
definitely.
we'll talk on the phone. I know you're a busy lady, but thanks for taking time to talk to us
Yeah,
today.
it was great to be in studio today.
Sounds good. We'll take a time out. If the guys are ready in Callaway, we're going to learn more about the kite flight this morning. Stay tuned.
Shotgun Annie's Saloon and Grill in Callaway is celebrating 6 years in the community. They greatly appreciate all the support through the amazing years so far. They want to say thanks to all those who continue to be faithful patrons. Each week they are closed on Monday and Tuesday, but the rest of the week they have hours and want to see you. Temporary hours Wednesday to Friday are 11 to 2 and 5 to 10. Then Saturday and Sunday they open up at 11. When you're in town for the kite flight, swing in a Shotgun Annie's to cool off and fill up with delicious food. Friday and Saturday night specials are a steak and seafood special. Kite Flight has tons of fun on the schedule again this year. Saturday and Sunday from 10 until 4 at Foster Smith Field, 4 miles east of Callaway on Highway 40. Face painting, a balloon artist, a watermelon feed, night flight, indoor flight, t-shirts, and tons of fun and snacks await this weekend. Shotgun Annie's is excited for the 32nd annual Kite Flight, and they hope to see you sometime soon.
There might not be a single thing in our lives we appreciate being dependable more than our vehicles. To keep yours running smoothly, to get where you need to be, go to Grease Automotive of Arcadia. From tune-ups and oil changes to those fixes that have your car really limping around, Grease Automotive. They are proud to also offer Grasshopper mowers. Grease Automotive welcomes you to Arcadia for the annual Fall Festival this weekend. Sure to be jam-packed with fun and memories for all ages.
No message is so important that it's worth dying for. If you get a text while driving and you feel the need to check it, pull over and park your vehicle first. You know, even just glancing at a message while you're driving slows your reaction time. Play it safe when you're on the road. The message will still be there later. Please, don't text and drive.
Brought to you by The Grocery Cart, East Highway 2, Broken Bow. Online at gkbrokenbow.com with weekly ads, recipes, and more.
9:17, make that, 9:17. Brent and Dave with you here on The Breakfast Show, and I believe I heard Jeremy talking in queue. I didn't hear exactly what he was saying because we were still talking about a turkey sub. So let's go to Callaway and find out about the Callaway Kite Flight. We want to thank Custer Public Power District, happy to support the communities in which they serve. Nebraska Owners Insurance with locations in Callaway and Broken Bow. Shotgun Annie's, right where they're broadcasting from. Thank you for the 6 years of success in the community. Come and enjoy some steak and seafood specials Friday and Saturday night at Shotgun Annie's. Agribest Feeds offering all the necessary ag supplies for your livestock and ag operation. Nebraska State Bank with locations in Callaway, Myrna, and 2 in Broken Bow. The Callaway District Hospital, along with Callaway and Arnold Medical Clinics, offering transportation service to the area. Please call 308-212-0464 for a ride. Schedule a ride there at that phone number. South Loup Community Pharmacy, providing quality health care and medication services for their patients. Callaway Good Life Center, offering skilled nursing care, long-term care, respite care, and more. And they also offer occupational and physical therapy for their residents. Henry's Bar, and they invite you to come and enjoy the catfish fry. I'm sure they'll be talking about that, along with some yum-yums and karaoke. Callaway Chamber of Commerce, travel to Callaway for the 32nd annual Kite Flight this weekend, and check out Facebook for a full schedule. And Design Homes, Lane Chesley is proud to support and invite you to the Callaway Kite Flight. With that thought, let's go to Callaway and turn it over to Jeremy Shipe. Jeremy?
All right, thank you very much, Dave. Yeah, that was me talking in queue, but I understand, you have the on-air conversation with Subway about turkey subs, and then how can you not have that conversation continue to off-air after the conversation as well? But we are here in Callaway. We are at Shotgun Annie's, and we're going to be talking all about the 32nd annual Callaway Kite Flight. And one of our sponsors is the Callaway Good Life Center, as you mentioned, Dave, and we've got Todd here this morning. Todd, good morning.
Morning.
First off, just talk a little bit about how things are going at the Callaway Good Life Center. We've one of the big subjects that we've been talking to all of our guests on the radio about is the seasonal change. Everyone ready for fall at the Good Life Center?
Yeah, I think they're having a good time looking out the windows, seeing the colors change, alfalfa getting harvested. Yeah, they're looking forward to it, liking what they're seeing outside.
Good. That's great. And, with the kite flight comes the opportunity for different businesses and the folks at those businesses and residents, in your case, going and enjoying such an amazing event that's in its 32nd year here in Callaway. We were kind of talking off the air before we came on. Sounds like if the breeze is out and the kites are up, going to go out and watch some kites with the residents, right?
Yeah, we're going to try and get a busload of residents out there to watch the kites. They're excited about that, and it's always a good time out there, so we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, and get a snow cone or maybe some ice cream or something like that along the way.
That'd be good.
That's great. As far as the in and out duties and the activities going on at the Good Life Center, kind of what has been going on here lately and what's around the corner?
Right now, our activities have been a little slow. Our activities person is out right now, but we're getting by. Around the corner, we have a tailgate party September 9th. I think that's the first home Husker game.
Okay.
We're going to have hot dogs, hamburgers. The public's welcome to come out and enjoy that if they'd like to.
Great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I can't remember the kickoff time for that one at the moment, but that sounds like the right date.
Yeah, I think it's 11 o'clock.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Hey,
could be wrong.
Those afternoon and the morning kickoffs are perfect for a grill out.
Oh, I agree.
Perfect. So that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
And As far as help goes, I know we kind of touch on that each time that we chat with each other. How are things looking in that department, or what are you trying to fill?
Sure. Right now, we're looking for we're always looking for CNAs and med aides. We're not really short staffed, but we're always looking for more good people. We do need some RN coverage and an LPN coverage. We're going to be short an RN here pretty soon, so if anyone's out there that knows an RN or is an RN and looking for a life change, we'd be happy to talk to him.
I think a lot of us can kind of, understand the side of not being necessarily shorthanded, but you're just maybe one or two people away from one of those many hands make light work sorts of situations.
Oh, definitely. Right? Definitely, yeah. Again, we're not necessarily short, but we're always looking for more good people.
Certainly. Okay, one of my last questions that I have before I kind of just give you the open floor if you have something is about kites. Big kite flyer yourself, or just kind of been a while since you put a kite in the air?
It's been a while. I do like to fly kites. I have some friends that have some of those really big two-handed kites that if you jump in the air, it'll pull you, a few feet. Even my size will pull me. But no, it's fun. I enjoy going out there and relaxing and doing stuff like that.
Until I moved to the area, had no idea there were kites the size of a literal whale or a car, or that could pull a car that you had to put on a hitch of a car.
Yeah, I saw that a couple years ago out of Kite Fly. I never knew, again, how big some of those were, where they actually have reels in the back of pickups, and that's how they control the kites, is they reel it in with the big hoist. So it's
mind-blowing.
It is.
Well, wish you all the best at the Callaway Good Life Center. Is there anything we didn't touch on that you wanted to let people know about this morning?
Not really. I think we're pretty good.
All right, great. Well, I hope the breeze comes out and the residents enjoy the kite flight. We're all crossing our fingers for that breeze, right, Kendall? All right. Well, thanks, Tom.
All right. Thank you.
Have a great day and great weekend. All right, Kendall, are you up next, or we want to talk to Candace, or which way we want to go?
No difference to me. Yeah, go ahead. All right.
All right. Come on over, Kendall. Good morning.
Good morning.
How's it going?
Great. And yourself?
I'm doing okay.
Good.
You know, the last time we talked, we were standing out in the middle of the grounds
dusty pasture
out there, the dusty pasture, talking about a news story that we kind of collaborated on, just with one simple message, and that is saying that Callaway Kite Flight is a go.
Absolutely.
And you said that the grounds have kind of changed looks since then.
Yes.
There's been a lot of work going on this week.
There has. We have some great people in this community that have come out and busted their backs Tuesday night to get everything cleaned up and ready to go.
And I understand today is badger hole filling day.
Today is badger hole filling day. So if anybody wants to come out and fill some badger holes this morning, we'll take you.
Bring your shovel?
Bring your shovel, yeah.
Okay.
And some water.
Okay, directly after this.
Directly
you're
after
headed
this,
out there.
yep.
Okay, bring some water and a shovel and go on out.
It's going to be a warm one.
Great. And some tents and things. Kind of what's the layout? What can people expect when they get on the grounds?
So there will definitely be some tents. Lawrence Paulson was kind enough to donate the use of his 20 by 40 foot event tent. So we'll at least have some shade out there this year, which will be nice. Until we actually get things set up, it's really hard to know how things are going to look out there this year. It's kind of a head scratcher, but we'll make it work.
Glass half full sort of thing is you kind of have a blank slate and you can kind of fill it in and just kind of go with the flow as you're setting it up. And
that's
maybe
exactly
there's
right.
a little bit of fun involved in that too.
There is. It's kind of exciting to see how we can utilize that space a little bit better.
And then going forward, maybe Callaway can catch a break and one of these storms will go north or south, right?
Well, I wouldn't wish it on anybody else, but I think we've had enough.
Yeah. Well, it can just go, there's open countryside.
There
There's
is.
no homes or buildings or anything. There's plenty of space around there. It can go through without hitting anybody.
We're happy to share.
Yeah, okay. Great. Well, looks like another great schedule for this year. Where do you want to start?
We have a lot of great things going on, as always, and some really great sponsors and some really great vendors coming in. Of course, we got Smokin' Double D's Barbecue coming in to do barbecue and hot dogs and hamburgers and things like that for the kids. We've got a snow cone vendor coming in. Unfortunately, my ice cream vendor had to cancel, and I have not been able to replace them, but We got snow cones, so what more do you need?
Yeah, it's still a cold treat.
It is. It's still delicious. We have the face painter balloon artist coming Saturday from 11:30 to 2:30. She's great. And that is for anybody who wants to get their face painted or have a balloon animal made. No cost for that.
Great.
The watermelon feed as well at 1 o'clock on Saturday and Sunday, which is also no cost. Just come have some delicious watermelon donated by the Callaway Market. We have the indoor flight Saturday night at the community center at 8 o'clock. That's kind of cool to see. Those indoor kites are almost a ballet.
And if somebody has never tuned into our broadcast before or been to see this indoor flight, kind of explain how that works, because, the first time I learned about it, I thought, well, there's no wind inside. You're indoors. How's this work? Kind of explain that.
These are really super light kites, and some of them are very tiny, and some of them are actually a full-size kite. Some of them are full-size stunt kites. It's a lot of learning. It's a lot of physics, really, to get them to soar. And watching people who know what they're doing is incredible. But I myself have had the chance to fly them, because if you come down, they'll let you grab a kite and give it a shot. And it's like dancing with the kite. It's really quite calming.
Cool. That's great.
It really is a cool thing to see.
Okay, awesome. And that's the indoor flight. But then on the schedule, just to the left of that is night flight.
The night flight at 10 o'clock. If we have winds, they will put them up. And they light up all their kites. And some of these guys go to a lot of work to light their kites up or their displays up. We have the Fish Bowl that comes from Colorado, and they've got all sorts of fish and marine wildlife that they light up and stage, and they do a great job. It's really cool to walk through at night. Even if the kites aren't up, that display will be up, and it's pretty cool to wander through it in the dark.
Yeah, and those there's a lot of kind of thought that goes into that, because you can't put anything too heavy on them, obviously.
That's
if you're
right.
working with kind of a light breeze.
That's
so
right.
To light them up, you need a lot of luminosity and
you do, and
not much weight.
Exactly. And it's kind of surprising, actually. Carrie Martin, one of my flyers who comes from the Kearney Grand Island area, has a large trilobite that he puts a remote wireless lighting system in, and it's actually heavier than you would think, but it's a large kite.
Wow, very cool.
Yeah.
Sounds awesome. Kind of like a hot air balloon glow, but with a string attached.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
They can do some really cool things with those now.
Yeah, definitely. So even if you've got something going on during the day, there's night events that you can catch as well to be a part of it.
Absolutely.
Great.
And that is free. Nobody's standing at the gate taking money for that.
Okay. 10 p.m. Saturday night. If you feel a breeze in the air, go out there. Or, as you
Even
said,
if you don't.
Even if there's not a breeze, there's going to be some things going on.
It's a beautiful place to be at night.
Great. Okay. And some other things I'm noticing. A T-shirt again this year available with a good cause attached.
Absolutely. We always have the T-shirts available. $1 from every shirt gets donated to the Sandhills Cancer Fund, which is a local organization that helps people with transportation costs and food costs and things associated with cancer and cancer treatments.
Always great. And I saw the design. It's good looking design again.
Well, I kind of like it, but I'm a little impartial, I guess.
Yeah, there you go. Well, and you speaking of kind of the different things and the variety of things, we can talk about catfish fry as well.
Yes.
That also helps out with a good cause.
It does. The American Legion Scholarship catfish fry is at Henry's at 5 o'clock on Saturday. I believe there's other things if you don't like catfish, so you can come in and make a little donation and fill your belly. So that is always a great thing and very much appreciated. And then on Sunday night, the No Excuse Bull Riding is going on at the rodeo grounds. That's a new thing, and we're pretty excited to see how that works out.
On the rodeo grounds are at a location that you can't miss, and you'll be reminded of that when you're driving to the
You
kite
drive
fly.
right by it. Yep. If you're coming to or from Callaway, you drive right by it. You absolutely cannot miss it.
Great. That sounds awesome. And, fill your belly with catfish and then go out and watch the night flight after that.
You got it.
Perfect.
And if you're here in the morning, Mrs. Robinson's Cafe is open from 7 to 2, both Saturday and Sunday. And she's got great service and great food. So that's a nice way to start your morning.
And, we've kind of been talking about all these different things that are going on. As far as your entry fee, once you get your entry fee done, short of food, you're not going to be paying for anything else. The entertainment, the face painting, the balloon artist,
That's exactly
all included
right.
in your entry fee.
Absolutely. So yeah, the kids can come out and just have a good time, fly a kite, bring one or buy one. We have a vendor there as well. We're hoping to get the barrel train ride up and going. We just have a few logistics to work out with that, but that would be free as well. Just a lot of free entertainment for the family.
Great. And adults $5, kids $3, and then explain the whole family situation.
If you want to pack your car full of people and bring them in, we'll charge you $25.
Okay. That
As many
sounds
people
good.
as you can get in there.
Great. Anything we didn't touch on, Kendall, that you want to make sure to mention?
I think we got it all.
Okay. Well, it sounds like it's going to be another great year. Mother Nature is one of the people that we have to depend on for an event like this for sure.
It absolutely is. I've been looking at the forecast, and while the temperatures don't look overly wonderful, we will have wind, so that will help. So bring some sunscreen, bring an umbrella, come enjoy. And when you're done, come in and have some catfish or stop by Shotgun Annie's and have a burger or just enjoy Callaway.
All right. And there is a sweet spot for wind. So what are we crossing our fingers for mostly?
Anything below 10, anything between 5 and 10 would be perfect, but we'll take up to 20.
Okay. Sounds great.
Yep.
Well, thanks, Kendall, and have a lot of fun this weekend. Take a moment to take a deep breath every now and then.
Here's hoping.
All right.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Yeah, have a good rest of your weekend. Candace, come on over. Thanks for hosting us again this morning.
Hey, thanks.
How have things been going at Shotgun Annie's?
Oh, we're still kind of recuperating a little bit from my fire I had right around the Pioneer Picnic days, so still waiting on a little bit of equipment. And
A little bit of equipment and kind of still maybe some delays in that kind of aspect of things.
yeah, it's been kind of, there was a lot of cleanup and different kinds of companies I had to get back in here to get my suppression system and stuff redone, so it just took some time. A lot of people are short-handed, so it took me longer than I thought it would take me to get it somewhat functional, but we're back and we're cooking, so we're ready to roll.
Great. The Band-Aids are on. And
yeah,
in
we
place.
have Band-Aids. Lots of Band-Aids. That's for sure.
As long as everything comes out on the other side, kind of tasting the way you want, I guess that's all you can ask for at the moment till it gets fixed, right?
Right, exactly.
Great. Well, what have you got going on as far as this weekend goes? Going to kind of hopefully have a breeze out, get some kites in the air, and get a lot of people to Callaway.
Yeah, it'd be really nice to have a good crowd this year and just praying on the good weather. And I know it's supposed to be a little bit hot, but I think a breeze and a cooler full of water or something will help out, but I don't see why it wouldn't be a really nice weekend.
There you go. Lots of cold hydration.
Right.
And you've got that here, and you've got some good food, too.
Yeah, we can cool you down. Dana's always got some cold beers back there or whatever you like. You can sit out on the patio and eat or have a cold one later if you'd like. That's always kind of a popular summer place to be, so we're ready for you.
Okay. And your hours this upcoming weekend?
This weekend we'll be open 11 a.m. We're talking kitchen hours, 11 a.m. till 10 p.m. Okay. And we do close on Sunday, so for Labor Day. So just so everybody knows, that's just kind of our day that we take off to go. So, Friday, Saturday, all day kitchen till 10 p.m.
Okay.
And we'll be running we got some nice ribeyes and sirloins, and been running a lot of surf and turf specials on the weekends, and people are really liking that with some shrimp or some fish or whatever. So that's really been going well and kind of helps ease my kitchen if I have something fun like that, and then people just really go for the special instead of having 50,000 other things going at one time.
Yeah, I think it's kind of underestimated on the ordering side. You kind of, maybe if you can pivot away from that one thing that you really want,
right,
you pivot to that other
right.
thing, it kind of helps you out in the back.
Usually I generally have 2 fryers, and my second fryer hasn't arrived yet, so that really slows me down. And with all our specialty burgers with the crazy toppings on them, a lot of that stuff has to be fried, so that's really kind of a time-consuming thing if you only have one fryer.
Sure.
But we're still ready to give you all them good burgers and whatever you like. It might just take us a little bit longer.
Yeah. And as far as your normal hours besides this weekend, kind of touch on that if you would.
We've been open Wednesday through Sunday. Unfortunately, with all the craziness with the fire, we have had some hit and miss times where we had to be closed, and we do close Wednesday through Friday. We close from 2 to 5, and just to kind of catch up and go home and do some stuff. But this weekend we'll definitely be here all day Friday, so we're ready to roll on that.
Okay, that sounds great. And any other things that we didn't touch on that you want to make sure to mention this morning?
Yeah, I'm kind of happy and proud to say that this is our 6th year at Shotgun Annie's. It's our anniversary. It's always been Labor Day weekend, and so it's been a crazy ride with COVID and the storms we've had in Callaway and all this stuff. It's been kind of a crazy 6 years, but we're still hanging in there.
Well, yeah, the Labor Day weekend, it kind of just feels like, the celebration comes to Callaway, so it's just kind of, you can't miss your anniversary each year. It doesn't sneak past you.
Yeah, I think we got something up our sleeve, but we're going to push it to probably October 1st, and I don't really want to put the details out yet, but I got some fun stuff planned for a little anniversary party, and
great.
We'll keep you posted on that. We got a whole month before we have to really get out on that, but I think it'll be pretty fun.
Well, I know I speak for a lot of people that, we appreciate you being in the community, and not only the community, but the county. Sometimes even if you're in a distant town, a hop in the car, a 25-mile drive is nothing for us Nebraskans. So it's great to have a destination to come and enjoy some good food and drink and just kind of hang out.
This summer we had a busload of girls from Catholic school, I believe, in Beatrice, Nebraska, and they were heading up to Niobrara, and they had seen us, I think it was 4 years ago. We were on Pure Nebraska.
Oh.
The television show.
Sure.
And they must still play reruns because people still see that. And then they're like, "Oh, let's go there." So it's pretty cool. We'll get people from just random anywhere in the state, or we just got those people, and we always have people that come back year after year for hunting and everything else. So we're pretty happy to be able to see those old friends, even if you only knew them for a couple hours that night. They always come back, and it's just like you sat back down with them again. So it's pretty cool.
Well, here's to more reruns happening, right?
Yeah. I guess. I don't know. I don't watch much TV, so I've really never even seen it. But I've seen it on on their website. I watched it one time, but it's kind of cool because we get I'll see a lot of retired people, they're just like, "Oh, we seen you on TV, so we decided to drive to Callaway," and they're like from eastern Nebraska, or some 3-4 hour drive.
That's great.
So we just try to help make sure we keep the cheesecake in supply, because sometimes they come all the way and they eat a piece of cheesecake and then they turn around and go somewhere else.
That's awesome.
So that's a long drive for cheesecake. So we got to give a shout out to Chief's Cheesecakes because he makes the best there is. So
great. And still have Keno. And then are these machines that you've had for a while here behind you?
Yeah, I have I guess they call them skill machines. They're kind of the the poor man's casino games, I guess, or the Nebraska casino games, because they weren't, we were not allowed to have actual slot machines or whatever. Sure. But these are pretty close, and they pay out, and combined with the Keno, it keeps somebody's gambler's itch a little bit under control around here, and people enjoy to sit down and play them for a little bit and pass the time.
Yeah, and the Keno machine is really easy. It's all digital, and you can just kind of type in and
I do have a kiosk. Unfortunately they're waiting on a part because it has been kind of going a little haywire, and so, but you can still sure go up to the bar. Dana's been a Keno rider for years, and she knows what she's doing, and it's pretty fun to hang out with friends and hopefully win the big bucks.
There's an art to that Keno riding. You really got to know Keno, don't you? There's so many different games. I do like a pick 3 or pick 4 and call it good. I'm probably not doing what I should be doing, but it's all I know.
Yeah, I play very little. I play some quarter Keno here and there, but I literally never win. So I just, at this point, I don't even like to watch the screen because I don't want to hurt my feelings when my numbers come in. But then again, we have very good, we have winners all the time. We have people that are must be just them lucky people that seems like at least once a week they got a pretty good chunk of change in their pocket. So it's been fun having that, and it's really been kind of a drawing card, and it's fun for, it's really fun when you get a big winner, like we had a $4,500 winner, we had a $3,800 winner, and it's just stuff like that that's just kind of fun and makes them happy, and it makes us happy that we got to throw them a big check, so that's good.
And you never see it coming either. It'll just happen at the most random time. Someone's having dinner and playing, and
it's generally at our very busiest times because then it's more complicated that way.
Sure.
It's just how that goes. It's just the luck of the draw. But as you can see, that all the signed tickets on there, and that's probably not even half of them, but there's a lot of reruns there if you look at the names, so that you know who the lucky people are around town. So
there you go. They're the people to ask maybe about their strategy or something.
I think it's kind of like mushroom hunting. I don't think they want to tell you quite what their strategy is, but it's all kind of a secret. But anyway, happy for them anyway if that's how it goes.
Well, we wish you a very busy weekend, and we'll hope for some breeze and some people through the door here at Shotgun Annie's. Again, thanks for having us this morning, Candace.
Yep, I appreciate you guys coming. Thank you.
Happy anniversary.
Hey, thank you.
All right. Kendall, anything else that came to the top of your mind? No, sir. Okay. Well, with that, I think, Dave, I'll thank our sponsors of the broadcast and that we're able to make this remote broadcast possible, and then I'll send it back your direction. Thank you to Design Homes, the Callaway Chamber of Commerce, Henry's Bar, Callaway Good Life Center, South Loop Community Pharmacy, the Callaway District Hospital, along with the Callaway and Arnold Medical Clinics, Nebraska State Bank, AgriBest Feeds, Shotgun Annie's, Nebraska Owners Insurance, and Custer Public Power District. Callaway Kite Flight 2023, the 32nd annual, going on this weekend, folks. Make your way to Callaway. No matter what time you come here, there's going to be something fun for you to enjoy. We'll send it back to the studio.
All right, Jeremy, thank you very much. And all the guests who joined us this morning, thank you to all of you. And we do encourage you to head on over to Callaway and take in the enjoyment of the 2023 Kite Flight. One final break, and then we'll come back and wrap up the show.
Your friends at the Callaway Good Life Center look forward to seeing you this weekend at the annual Kite Flight. Are you looking for a new career opportunity? They're currently looking for RNs and LPNs. Their skilled nursing facility offers 24-hour care along with the comforts of home. They also offer physical, occupational, and speech therapy at the Callaway Good Life Center. Flying, food, and fun await this weekend at the Callaway Kite Flight. The Callaway Good Life Center is proud to support the memory sure to be made.
The Callaway District Hospital, along with the Arnold and Callaway Medical Clinics, love supporting the community, and they're very excited for the annual Kite Flight this weekend in Callaway. Schedule a ride with their public transportation service today. Call 308-212-0464. And don't forget about their specialty clinics: cardiology, oncology, general surgery, gynecology, podiatry, orthopedics, and wound care. Wishing you memories of plenty at the Kite Flight, the Callaway District Hospital, and the Arnold and Callaway Medical Clinics.
Central Nebraska's Sports Source presents live coverage of high school football. Join us on Friday night for our Area 8-Man Game of the Week as Ansley Litchfield hosts Anselmo Myrna. You'll be able to hear the game live on KBBN 95.3 FM and KBBN.com. Kickoff for the game at 7. Coverage of the game begins at 6 with the consolidated pregame show. Live coverage of high school football this year is being brought to you in part by the Nebraska State Bank, Grocery Cart, Aero Seed, Team Physical Therapy, Mead Lumber, Custer Federal State Bank, Bronze Body and Paint, Trotter Service, Shelter Insurance, Squire Septic Service, Agland ATV, Sargent Irrigation, Melham Medical Center, A to Z Lawn Pro, and Geared for Sports. It's live coverage of high school football, Ansley Litchfield against Anselmo Myrna this Friday night on KBBN FM.
At Bayer, we think farmers have made enough trade-offs. That's why we created VT4 Pro with RNAi technology, so you don't have to choose between yield potential or our widest spectrum of insect protection. You get both. And you're even protected against notorious pests like corn earworm and corn rootworm. Visit VT4Pro.com to trade up without the trade-offs. Read and follow pesticide label directions, IRM grain marketing and other stewardship practices. Copyright 2023 Bayer Group, all rights reserved.
That's going to wrap it up for the breakfast show here this morning. Before we go, we do want to remind you we have Nebraska football coverage in their season opener tonight at Minnesota. That can be heard courtesy of the Huskers radio network tonight on KBBN 95.3 FM. We'll also have live coverage of high school volleyball for you tonight. Radio coverage on KCNI 1280 AM and 96.3 FM for the Ansley Litchfield Triangular with Ansley Litchfield and Anselmo Myrna and Twin Loup. Opening match is scheduled for 5 o'clock. We'll also do a live video stream of the volleyball triangular for you as well, which you can access through sandhillsexpress.com. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody, and we'll visit with you again.